how to use a max aggregate function with a where clause. Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, and as you can literally see, there is no video window of me this week, so I apologize. Having some camera issues trying to get a new camera installed, and it did not go as easily as I was hoping, so I did not want to skip a video this week. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So in today's video, we're going to be working with, and I actually put a comment, made a post about this, how to use a max function. Well, actually I posed, how do we get a max variable with a where clause? So let's just go ahead and get into it. So it's a little bit tricky, and it's actually something that I have wanted to talk about for a while and didn't really have a good solution. And also leading into this, we will be having a little hint for next week's video. So all right, so we're going to be looking at customer purchases. So we run this, and we have all of this. Well, what happens if I want the top, the newest, the most max market day? So that would be 10/10 of 2020. And so, okay, so we know how to use a where clause. We're going to go where market date, and also I apologize about my voice, where max of market date. So this makes sense to us. Now, I'm used to seeing this error of it where it tells you you can't have an aggregate function in your where clause, but with my SQL Workbench, it does not exactly throw that error. You just get an error saying syntax is wrong. So let's logically begin to break this down. So we're wanting the 10/10, right? 10/10 of 2020. All right, so we do this. We got 10/10 of 2020. So now this is an error right here. And we're saying, well, why? This should work. Now, let's think outside the box for a second. What would get us this value? Select max market date from here. Okay, I'm going to give you a second to look at this. So this is your answer. So since this output is what you're desiring, your input is your answer. So this is the way in which you do this. You literally replace this, since your output is the desired. So you're literally putting in a subquery. So let's look at this again, just in case this isn't. So since this output, this query gets us the output we're desired, then we want this to equal this output. What you do is you put this in a subquery, and then you run this. So now, as we are right here, all of your, can't quite see it. There we go. You get your 25 rows associated with your 10/10 of 2020. So now, the reason why I made this video is because this is a perfect example of the seeds of an algorithm that I'm going to kind of pose you guys with to think about for a week. So in my current job, and all an algorithm is a order of instructions. So I'm going to bring this back up. I know everybody is probably tired of seeing this. But if you were to start here, go forward, turn, go forward, turn, come up, and you can repeat those set of instructions. Now I know some people could say, well, I could do this right here and right here. But what happens if I made the sample set larger? So if this was your answer to that solution, it is not augmentable, where all you'd have to do is lengthen it by 2, lengthen it by 2, and then guess what? Lengthen it by 2. And you have the same basic rudimentary algorithm. So what I want you to think about is how, and I'm going to have this set up and so we can think about it. So how in the world could you derive an algorithm that will allow you to have the previous month? So right here, so we have a market date, then we have a month value, then we have a year value. So in our top, we have 1010. So if I were to want to get the previous month, all of the sales of the previous month, how would I begin to do that algorithmically in SQL? Now this is not simple. This took me about a day, and it was a work solution. So I figured this would be an outstanding question. So I'll repose the question. So right here, so I could manually go in and say I want everything with the month 9 and the year 2020. But you're being asked to write an algorithm that will find the previous month's sales data. And the hint is right here. And it's going to be more than one subquery. It is, I'm going to have to remember, it may be 2 or 3. But this is your same style right here. So, and hopefully next week I will have the chroma key to get the green screen working properly. So I'll be able to do all my arm movements and animated motion. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please drop any comments, questions, video requests. Make sure you're joining the Discord server. And if you have not already, make sure you are subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.